my friend, and welcome back to VM Video Master. I am the Fear Keeper, and tonight, something is wrong. For centuries, I have guarded these files. Every creature has a name, every fear has a story, and every file has its place. But tonight, I found something that shouldn't be here at all. A file I don't remember creating. A file with no date, no name, no history, only a number. Fear File 13, and written underneath it, 2 words: The Glitch King. I shouldn't have left it closed. I should have left it closed. The first story begins with a man sitting alone in his apartment. It was 2:13 in the morning. He was watching television when suddenly the screen went black. Then came the static. He grabbed the remote. Nothing happened. He pressed the power button. Nothing. Finally, he unplugged the television, but the static continued. That's when he saw something moving inside the screen. At first, it looked like a shadow. Tall, thin, almost human. Then, he saw something above its head. A crown. The man stepped backwards. The figure moved closer. He stepped backward again. The figure moved closer again. But it wasn't walking. It was getting larger. Like it was coming through the screen. Then, everything stopped. The television went black. The man thought it was over, until he heard static behind him. He slowly turned around. The wall behind him was flickering. Not the television, the actual wall. Colors appeared where paint should have been. Tiny blocks of light crawled across it. The room began to change. The ceiling stretched higher, and the floor seemed to tilt. And then, a doorway appeared. There had never been a door there before. The man stared at it from the other side. Someone whispered his name. He ran, and he never returned to that apartment. That was only the beginning. More reports followed. Different people, different places, but always the same signs: static, flickering lights, impossible rooms, and a crowned figure. People started calling him the Glitch King. But he doesn't hunt like Grinner. He doesn't wait like Pepetto. The Glitch King does something far worse. He changes reality itself. A hallway you've walked through 1,000 times suddenly has no end. A bedroom door opens into a place you've never seen. A window shows something that isn't outside. Your clock starts counting backwards. Your reflection moves. When you don't, and eventually, you begin wondering whether you're losing your mind, but you're not. Reality is. If you've ever encountered the Glitch King, remember these 3 rules. Rule number 1, if a television continues showing static after you've unplugged it, leave. Don't investigate. Don't touch the screen, just leave. Rule number 2, if a door suddenly appears where there wasn't one before, never open it. You may hear someone behind it. They may cry. They may call your name. They may even sound like someone you love. Do not answer. And finally, rule number 3, if you see something moving inside the static, look away. Because if you keep watching long enough, eventually it will notice you watching back. There is something else you need to know. Something I discovered while preparing this file. I searched my archive for Fear File 13. Nothing. I searched again. Nothing. There is no record of this file ever being created. No previous Fear Keeper wrote it. There is no date, no signature, nothing. Which leaves me with one question. If nobody created Fear File 13, who put it in my archive? Wait, something is happening. There are words appearing on the page. You found me? No, that's impossible. There's another sentence. You opened the file. I didn't open. My lantern just went out. There's something between the shelves. I can see it. A crown. I understand now. The Glitch King was never trapped inside this file. The file was a doorway, and I opened it. No, that's not right. Why would it need me? Unless... Oh no, this wasn't made for me. It was made for whoever heard the story. Every time someone learns about him, someone else knows his name, someone else imagines his face, someone else gives him a place to exist, which means this recording isn't documenting the Glitch King. It's spreading him. Listen carefully. When this video ends, turn off your screen. If the screen goes black, do not stare at your reflection. And if you hear static after everything has been turned off, don't look behind you. Because if you're still watching this, then I wasn't the one who opened Fear File 13. You were. This is the Fear Keeper. If you've survived this file, subscribe to VM Video Master. In the comments, tell me your greatest fear. Perhaps one day, your fear will become the next creature in my archives. Until we meet again, remember, some fears should remain sealed. Wait, did you hear that?